there, YouTube heads, travel wolves in the building. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the quintessential question I have for every guy out there. For what I see that's going on right now, this is a pivotal moment. And the question is, do you like women? Do you love women? Because from what I'm seeing and from what I'm observing, the way that African American and black men are moving around, I would have to say it's a questionable answer. Because, it's okay to have a code about money and women. And this is not a video to say that everything women say about us, particularly African American women, is correct, or even truthful. This is not what that's about. This is about us refusing to continue to react and being in control of ourselves, and understanding that all we can do is control ourselves, and understanding that we have so many solutions before us, none of which includes the acceptance or the submission or even the appraisals of African American and black women. We have so many solutions. So I think when it comes down to it, I see so many videos out there. Like, for example, I'm going to do a follow-up video about this. There's a video out there about picking up a check. I guess if you go out to dinner, either on like a date, not your girlfriend, or as your girlfriend, fiance, wife, a group thing where she wants you to pay for her friends, or maybe even in a birthday type of setting, right? Men have been scoffing at paying the check, at paying for items in the checkout line for the girl that's accompanied them. And I want to say a couple of things about that, right? I think it's time for us to lay down a couple of base rules, all right? So here they go. These are the base rules. First off, if you are a square, you got to pick up every check. And trust me, you will know if you're a square in your life. You got to pick up every check. If you got a girl accompany you anywhere, you got to pick up every check. Even if it's to the grocery store and she's buying whatever she's buying. Okay? Now, if you a G, if you got a couple of feet in the game, then yeah, you could be stiff. You could be, that's just part of G code. You could be like, look here, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really flex like that. I know you know somebody who's square who can get you. You don't really need me. You're a grown woman and you can be like that. But the problem is it's getting blended where you have a lot of squares trying to be G's. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And the problem is that because a G does require so much more loyalty from the woman he's supplicating. And if he doesn't have that, if she's not his bottom, or if she's not from his day one, he's justified in that. But a square don't need that much loyalty. A square know what he's trying to do. He's trying to court. So court, this is what courting is. Courting isn't, I don't even know what y'all be doing. This isn't courting. That isn't courting. I'm gonna be around you, but I'm not gonna try to be lavish. I'm not gonna try to put why economically I should be the best choice, right? And yeah, I mean, we're at a disadvantage because women can stay in contact with men in their life more easier. Men that's been in their life before she even knew you existed. She can meet more men in an hour, every day, all day, 24 hours in a day. She can meet 100 men a day. So yeah, we got a big disadvantage. And be honest with you, problem is a lot of the men aren't on the same page. So really, this is like a redundant argument at this point, because most of the men she knows, they are paying checks. You the one who's not paying the check, and you run into YouTube, and what it looks like, it doesn't look like one guy or two guys. It looks like all of us think like that, right? When in reality, it's not. So, but that's the first rule. If you're a square, you're picking up checks. If you're a G, you're okay. You're okay to rebuff that. Now, the next rule is real simple, man. If she's sleeping with you, come on. That's all I gotta say. Come on. She's giving you sex. She's, you know, she's in your life. You don't want to make her your girl. That's cool, you know. But she's sleeping with you. It's just not appropriate. It's not appropriate to tell her, you know what? I don't care about anything. I don't care about you. I don't care about your intimacy with me. I don't care about your feelings. You don't care about her feelings. How you think she feels? You know what I'm saying? She's doing her role. Your responsibility is to be a provider. And I know some of y'all ain't have a father to show you what a provider was. That's okay. But you can still be a provider. I mean, some of these videos I see are just ridiculous. And all I can do is think about in comparison, right? This is the thing about African American and black people. This is the only true thing about really African Americans. This is the only true thing about African Americans, is that we emulate white people till it comes time to deal with money. It comes time to deal with money, we don't do nothing they do. I'm going to put a video to this and show you a game that white people play called credit card roulette. And we're going to run it right now. I just want you to watch it. It's up here. Watch it. This is real life shit that white people do. They go out to dinner in groups. They play this game. I haven't seen one video yet with black people playing this game. Watch the video. Okay, so you see, they all go out together. Nobody complains what the bill looked like. That was a clip from a movie, and the other clips were from real life, but the movies are reenactment. Nobody complains. They all put their credit cards down, and whoever gets picked picks up the tab. And ain't nobody scared about the charges not going through. Ain't nobody canceling the credit card, right? None of that goofy stuff. So why is that? Why do we not like women? Why do we not love women enough to not study what they doing? You can only control yourself. I keep telling you this. So if you picking up checks and they want to do some lame shit, that's on them. You know, it's their loss. In the wrong version of the game that they're playing, they don't win. They just hasn't caught up to them yet. But you can always stay thorough, because what happens is you might do this with the right one, but you might do this with the right one, and it's the wrong thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I keep it less confusing that way. So now the next thing is, if it's your girl's birthday, your fiance's birthday, well, first off, you're only obligated to pick up a check if she's your girlfriend. So if she's not your girlfriend, then you know what? Everybody else is correct. So like I said, this is really a redundant argument. But also, if she's your girlfriend, and if it's her birthday, you have to pay for her and all her friends. What a real man would do, this is how a real man would do this. We will find out where she wants to go. Most of the nice restaurants have private dining rooms. Find out where she wants to go. You say, give me 3 choices where you want to go. Call them up. Say how many in the party. You do the RSVP. Say how many in the party. And you tell them you want catering this many people. Give me a quote. And then you pick the best quote. Okay? And that's how you do it. So that this way you get invoiced and you can pay it on a 15, 20 net or whatever it is. But you got to pay the tip up front. That's the trick. They may have like 4, 5, 6 servers, and then whatever the bill is, that's what you really pay. You pay the tip up front. It's a catering thing. Sometimes it'll be a catering thing if it's a legit restaurant. But that's a tip for you guys with girlfriends who have birthdays coming up once a year. Valentine's Day is coming up. You know what I'm saying? Valentine's Day is coming up. And like I always say, it's funny, the 2 times of the year where girls get dumped is December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, and Valentine's Day, a week before Valentine's Day. So nobody has to buy any gifts. Oh, and sometimes on their birthday, but you know, they kind of stop that. Right? But anyway, the point is that if it's her birthday, man, there's no argument. When it's your birthday, you want her to do that, right? So you know how you win that argument? If she has never done it on your birthday, and that's it. You shouldn't buy your own birthday dinner or your own gifts. She should pick up the tab. That's the only time. And that's if you're her husband. If you're just her boyfriend, don't expect her to ever do anything. But if you're her husband and it's your birthday, she should pick up the tab. She should make all the arrangements. She's either going to cook or take you out to a good dinner. And that's worth, if she cooks, that's priceless. That's priceless if she cooks. Okay? So, those are the rules that I want to lay down for you guys. And understand that the only thing that's true, you know, we got immigrants and migrants and other people from cultures that don't know us trying to categorize us, characterize us, and then miscategorizing us, especially in this era. But the truth is that there's one thing that's true that they never talk about, and I don't know why. It's that African Americans want to emulate white people until it comes time to deal with money. Anything dealing with money, we don't follow what white people do. We don't invest in each other's businesses. We don't just say, hey, I hold you down. Here goes so-and-so. Don't worry about paying me back. We don't just gift people who are in need that are our friends. We don't support our friends' businesses. We don't do anything. We don't even take a girl. We don't even take a woman that we're courting out to a proper dinner and pick up the tab. Where's she gonna have a wallet at? She ain't got it. If she's dressed right, if she got the right dress on, she ain't got no room for a wallet. Maybe she got a clutch. Ain't no room in there for credit cards. That's her stuff to look beautiful for you. You know what I'm saying? That's her stuff to maybe think about if she wants to spend the night with you, right? So, and I have one rule. This might help you gentlemen out. And I'll close it off with this. If you pull up for your date, and you're gonna take her to a restaurant, right? And if she's not dressed sexy enough for you, you can tell her, look, you know what? I just came by to tell you I changed my mind. I don't want to go out with you tonight. And thank you though. Goodbye. Okay? If she's not dressed properly or sexy enough for you, you gotta check it at the door. Don't try to go on a date because you're not going to be motivated to pay. If you can't get over paying, you have to have some incentive. And what better incentive than to look at a beautiful, exquisitely dressed, gorgeous face put together, beat up makeup face, woman all night long over some wine, learning about her and some laughs and a good steak, good lobster. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe this is over your heads, but that's why I keep saying our problems are about money. That's all our problems are at this point. Our problems are economical, and we're not screaming and fighting and doing enough for that. We need to tackle the economic problems we have the same way we tackle police brutality against us. And until we do that, nothing's going to change. I'm going to put a video down here for my African American brothers only, inspired guy. His channel is called FP Signifier. Never understood what that meant, but I'm going to put a video down here. and I'm gonna put it to the right time code where he talks about what the real problem is. And I don't agree. I gotta be honest. I don't agree with 96% of what he says, but this 4%, I was like, wow, that's true. What can I do with the truth, right? I can only acknowledge it and then try to make it better. So that's all I got, Travel Wolves. Stay up. I'm enjoying the view. Look at the view today. I was watching the sunset. Beautiful out here. Sorry about that ugly truck, but it's beautiful. All right, peace.